firstly, who wants to go to the West Coast Eagles right now?
Not me.
Hey, mate, you've been traded to the West Coast. No!
I'll stick in the VFL, thanks.
Look at that.
Thank you so much.
I think we're going to argue about something because I know you've got a man pegged for the NAB Rising Star, which is a big award. It's become huge. You were in the running for that one once upon a time.
Well, I got nominated.
You got nominated.
I don't know if I was ever going to win it.
But it's come up as the season goes by. Who's going to win it? Now, the betting agencies are saying they've got their men picked. Who have you got?
I've got Sam De Koning winning it.
Of course you have. I know why you've got him picked, because you live down Geelong now and you're on Chris Scott's bandwagon.
He's a local boy. I'm trying to get in the coaching staff there, so I've got to say all the right things.
There's a motive, exactly.
No,
No,
I'll tell you why.
Okay, go.
I'll start because I know you're going to come up with a little half-back flanker who can rack up 30 every week, or a midfielder who are a dime a dozen.
You're a midfielder.
Yeah, I know, but there's not a lot that can win the Brownlow every year. I understand that. There's only one.
He's gone there already.
There's only one that can win it every year. But the key defensive posts and also the key forwards, they're the one that win and stop.
I agree with
in
that.
the big games.
I
Right?
agree
So you
with
can
that.
have your midfielders, you can take whatever. And Sam De Koning, what he's been able to do this year has been unbelievable. He's only about 55 kilos,
He's a
ringing wet.
beanpole. You can't give
But
the
you know
award
what?
to a beanpole.
He more than matched up well with Max King, and he smashed Aaron Norton a couple of weeks ago, who's one of the more dynamic forwards
He's
in the
playing
game.
in a
And he's
good-
only going to get better and better and better.
He's
going to win it.
He's riding on coattails of a very good team. Stuart's sorting him out down at that back line there. But I know why you picked him, and I've got John Newcomb as my man, and maybe even Nick Dacos, because he's pretty good as well.
Yeah, I knew you'd go straight to these two.
Well, look, I respect you. You're a great midfielder.
Thank you.
I don't like the big guys in the forward or the back line. It's the half-forward flankers that are the best, mate.
Yeah, they unrewarded running. Yeah.
Exactly. Starvation corner. I know all about it. I could write a book. I tell you why, Newcomb. His tackle rate is phenomenal. You've got to admit. I think he averages 5 tackles. He's had 61 tackles already this year. I'm going into the stats already.
That's good numbers. You've been doing your research.
Only a little bit. I looked at the tackles and I'm like, 61 tackles this year. That's what I had for my whole career.
And there's no glory in that. See?
No.
So you didn't tackle because there's no glory.
No,
so
there's
you're
no
wasting
glory.
your time
He's
tackling.
silly.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you that he is a midfield ball, and they'll probably build their midfield around him over the next 10 years. But if he gets injured, there'll be another midfielder that rolls through. So Sam De Koning, he is going to be the best half-back in our generation.
You've only picked Sam De Koning because Chris Whinging Scott came out into the media, and you've just gone with the easiest thing. Everyone listens to this guy. I don't know what's going on with that guy. He's got the 1990s point break hairdo going on with it.
That's what happens when you go down to Geelong. Everything's cruisy, you're relaxed. I've even got a tan since I've been... Oh,
No, you have
maybe
not.
not. I've been surfing a couple of times down
That's
there.
actually pretty good
It's a
for you.
great place to live, Geelong. It's nice and cruisy. No one understands playing great footy at the
Anyway, he
moment.
comes out in the media, Sam De Koning, more like Sam De Moaning. That is Chris Scott. He moans, whinges, bitches all the time.
What's your personal vendetta you've got against Chris Scott? Did he clip you one day or something?
Yes. I played against him. The Cray brothers is absolutely right.
yeah.
Those guys were phenomenal.
They
But
terrorised
he
us.
gets out in the media and he bullies. He'll win it, De Koning. He'll win it based on
he'll win
everyone's
it.
scared of Chris
He'll
Scott.
win it based on this argument today, because everyone will watch this and everyone will jump on board. He's not the favourite at the moment because
No.
Nick Dacos is, I think, second, and your man, John Newcomb, is the favourite. But you watch, as the weeks roll on, he'll just keep taking down those big key forwards and he'll win it this year.
It's a good argument. I still like John Newcomb for the win, and I think Nick Dacos, because of the history of the name.
You win a Rising Star because you got a famous last name, do you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's why I never won anything. Dad did nothing for
The
me.
Robertson family let you down. The family name killed you.
I actually like your argument. I think he's going to be okay this play.
Thank you.
And big guys, defenders as much as I hate defenders.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you the
I hate
first
defenders as well.
one. Well done. You win the first one. All right, round one goes to you. Ding, ding. You've got...
Please don't do that.
I know you're going into a boxing match soon.
Give me nightmares already, that ding ding.
Talk more about that later.
Oh, God.
Round two. Very topical at the moment. Stephen May
Yes.
has, indiscretion with a teammate. Now,
Not his first.
Not his first. We know he's capable. The big, strong man has come out and said something to a teammate that's ended in a scuffle. Now, the sanction has come through from the leadership group. My argument is, and I'd like to discuss with you, should it be a leadership group or should it just be the coaching staff? Because for me, the coaching staff, it's dependent on them. They've got to win a game of football. If they don't win, The board
Yeah.
gets angry. The supporters, they get angry, but players can get away with it. Surely the coach just comes out and says, no, just a bit of a fine here, mate. You know, we can understand we're all hot-headed.
Yeah, well, just before we get into that, you're a Melbourne man. What's the inside word? What was the direct quote that got Jake Melksham so worked up?
I actually don't know, but if it's what we heard it is, it's pretty good.
I'll tell you. I heard that it was, if they played in the grand final, they would have lost. And they won by 70 points. So he's saying that Jake the Snake, it's a 12-goal turnaround if he's out there.
The greatest sledge of all time.
So no wonder he fired up. And I think Stephen May might have had it.
I'd fire up.
Because he's had a couple of previous. I think Campbell Brown took care of him back in the day as well. So,
yes.
And they went outside and finished it off out there. I don't know. Particularly with Stephen May, he's your best defender for the D's, and he's out with concussion protocols already. Not sure if you should be getting punched in the head when you're out with concussion.
No, I just think that the players can get a little bit too
They can get emotional.
and they're trying to stand up and say, yeah, we don't, it's all a bit too much guff for me. The coach is the one. The buck stops with him. He's got to make the sanction, and I reckon it's just a fine.
A fine. You retired too long ago. Because when you're out injured, no matter if you've got a soft tissue, if you've got concussion protocols, you can't drink. You've got to stay off the drink now. They're the rules. So I think the leadership group had to come down hard on him. I know there was a couple of other players there, but Max Gawn, he's the best leader in the competition.
I won't argue with that.
Cruised to victory in the grand final. He's a much respected figure. I think if it comes from him and the leadership group around him, it sends a stronger message to Stephen
I reckon
May.
there's guys there that got motives. They want to be the one that stands out. Stephen May's taking all the votes off me.
So the leadership group are battling against Stephen May to keep him out so they can get best and fairest votes.
It's good culture, isn't it?
That's a great culture. That's how I used to think as well. No wonder we didn't win any flags.
Yeah. But the issue still stands. Should it be the leadership group that are imposing sanctions, or is it the coaching staff? We've got men there. They've got like 10 coaches.
Yeah.
All that have been through all of that sort of stuff. Surely they've got enough knowledge there that they can make the decisions and just let the players worry about getting a kick. No. Just worry about getting a kick. All right, win your games, because you've lost 2 in a row, Melbourne.
Yeah,
win your games. Stop worrying about other players.
I'll tell you what, I'll split it with you. How about the leadership group and the senior coach? Leave the rest of them out, because you don't need the development coach in there telling you off. He might have not even spoken to the development coaches in the last few years. So
I like it.
If it comes to the leadership group with the senior coach in there, I think that sends the strongest message.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in arguments over
draw?
coffee, I think we've got our first draw around the judges. We can't split them. Yeah. I think that's a draw. Well done.
We'll take that.
All right, we could be a draw. If I win this, it's a draw.
I'm ahead on points leading into the final round.
You are ahead on points, and I need to really fire up for this one. It's a bit of a benign subject, because it's all about the mid-season trade and the mid-season draft.
Yeah.
Now, we've got a mid-season draft. Should we have a mid-season trade? Now, in America, they do this all the time.
Yeah.
In rugby, they do this all the time. And I think it's a terrible look. You can't be changing teams mid-season. Surely not.
No, the mid-season trade period would be perfect for those teams like the West Coast Eagles, who have had half of the waffle come in and play for them. I love the idea, because guys are languishing behind 2 or 3 players playing VFL footy who would be walk-up starts in any other team. So they should be able to get the opportunity to play. If the 22 is too strong where they're at the moment, but they feel they're in the best 22 at another club, they should get the opportunity to play rather than languishing, kicking the dew off every week at 10 a.m. in the VFL.
Firstly, who wants to go to the West Coast Eagles right now?
Not me.
Hey, mate, you've been traded to the West Coast. No!
Stick in the VFL, thanks.
No, I think it's a bad look, because Slayers, they've been there since 6 months before the season, or 3 months before the season even started, doing a pre-season. They learn all the trade secrets from the club. You can't be just going to another club and saying, hey, Melbourne are doing this. You've got to do this to stop them. You can't do that.
That could be the art of winning, though, is to be able to overcome that. When you get rid of a little scrapper that you don't need anymore, you can get someone else in from another club. It could be tactical as well. It could be tactical. Get rid of someone that you don't need. They can give away our secrets. We'll bring in someone else. You could even bring in someone else who's a top 4 contender, purely for the information that they give.
We are the last bastion of sticking with your club. We are the last bastion. All these other rugby.
Good word.
Thank you. Mid-season leaving, and it's accepted. It's like, yeah, see you later. Good luck wherever you go. We're disgusted if you leave your club. Our supporters are disgusted. You get booed if you go to another club. Massively. I don't understand.
Even if you get traded.
Yes.
And against your will, you get booed.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. I love it. I love it. It's all about honour. I was a one-club player. You weren't.
I wanted to be a one-club player.
Yeah, it wasn't your choice.
They said, maybe go play somewhere else the last couple of years.
Well, I think Essendon are where they are right now because of you.
Because of me, yeah. Well, there might have been some other mitigating factors a few years before that.
There might have been some
I certainly
issues.
didn't help their cause, that's for sure. I might have set them back another 5 or 6 years.
Mate, I'm feeling like I'm winning this one. I feel like you should just honour the contract. It's an old-timey, I know it's an old-fashioned ideal.
Yeah.
And we're in a new world and but we are the last, I reckon we're the last organisation that is all about stay with your club.
Yeah.
NBA, you could be on $45 million at one club and all of a sudden go, hey, LeBron James is winning over there, I'm going to go join him.
Yeah, how
That's
good's
not
that?
a good look.
You want to be on the winning team. Imagine a player who's toiled away for 15 years, say Jack Zeeble. He's given his heart and soul to North Melbourne. They are rubbish.
Yeah.
He thinks, look, I'm coming to the back end of my career. I'm probably not going to play next year. This is my one shot at a flag.
Yeah.
I'm going to go play at the D's.
Goons, I know you're
And
all
North
about...
Melbourne should say, thanks for your service, Jack. Go and win that flag because we're nowhere near it.
We're not, it's just not that gentlemanly at the AFL level, I'm afraid.
Should be.
I like your argument, and I knew that you'd go this way because we had to pay a lot of money to get you here today.
Very true. That was a late trade period.
Love the cash. I'm going to give you that one, mate. Well done. It's a good win because the rest of the world's doing it. I think I might be the last person that's for that argument. So, mate, you're the winner.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, brother. Congratulations.
Good run. Thanks, Robo. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Brownlow medal's got nothing on this.
No,
Winning
this
the
is,
argument.
this is the pinnacle of my career right here.